how can you come up with some ideas for writing? Because there is this thing called writer's block. So you look at the page, you stare at the page, at the blank page, and you don't know what to write about. And I heard a student say, well, it's not that I heard, but I saw a student sent me an email saying, I don't know what to write about, so I have no ideas. How do I do it? I can tell you how I do it, because I write regularly, okay? I write on my blog. If you go to my blog, the link is in the description of this video, or in the show notes if you're listening. I publish fairly regularly, okay? Maybe not every day, There are some periods where I publish every day. Some other times I publish maybe 3 times a week, 4 times a week, twice a week, but regularly. Where do I get all those ideas? Those ideas are not incredibly original. It's very hard to come up with an original idea, a unique idea that no one has ever talked about before. I think this is very hard to do. But the point is, you don't need to be original. You don't need to come up with something extraordinary, because that's hard work. What you need to do is write something that can help someone else. Okay, if you have a blog, I would do this. I mean, this is what I do. I share ideas that I think are worth sharing. This is what I do on my blog. When I have an idea and I think, okay, this may be interesting for non-native English speakers, non-native English writers, or just reflections that may help you think, may help you connect with me even. So I share them there on my blog and on medium.com. So where do I get those ideas? Well, those ideas are, they come from things that I watch, things that I read, books, podcasts that I listen to, experiences, things that happen to me in my day-to-day life. And you will notice, if you've seen my blog, if you've read some of my posts, you will notice that they're not extraordinary ideas, but I hope that they are helpful, or they make you reflect, they make you think, they make you notice something. The same, you can do the same. You don't need to be a super interesting person who's been to 3 billion countries. You can just write about yourself. I think that writing about yourself and your experiences and your reflections, things that go on in your mind, it's the best way to find ideas to share. And it's very easy to write about yourself and to write about your past self, so past stories, because you've lived those stories. It's harder to write about something that you know very little about, because you need to do research. So there is some research that you have to do before you start putting words onto the page. But this is, sometimes I do it. It's more time consuming, but it's totally different. It's a total different writing process and writing experience, I would say. But if you want to connect with other people, and also depending on your goals, because you're a writer, but Why are you writing? There are many reasons why you would want to write: to connect, to build an audience, to inspire other people, to sell a product. There are thousands of reasons. I do it because it helps me reflect, and I hope it helps you reflect too. And also I write to give advice based on my experiences. So if you're stuck, if you don't know, if you're like, okay, I want to write something, but I don't know what, start with a lesson that you learned in the past. Start with something that that made you change your mind about an aspect of your life, or about a person, or about a place. So it's very easy to find ideas to write about. You just need to start. You just need to start. I don't know if you've seen the interview I had with Seth Godin, the video with Seth Godin. It's the video before this one. He writes every day. He's been blogging for over 20 years. He posts a blog post. He publishes a blog post every single day. Where does he find the ideas? I didn't ask him this question, and I'm okay, next time maybe. But he said many times that the process of writing, of publishing every day, helps you. Like, it's the more you publish, the more you write, the more you see things, that you can write about. So how does he do that? Okay, I'm not entirely sure how he does it. I know that he just does it. And there are other people who do this, other bloggers who publish daily. I'm not saying that you need to publish daily, but if you don't find any ideas, if you don't know where to go, what to write about, as I said, start with yourself. Start with something that can inspire another person, and publish that story. I always encourage you to publish your writing, because you meet other writers in this way. You connect with other writers, and that's how you also make friends, and you find interesting people, because I think that writers are interesting people. All writers, I would say. I don't know, all writers, I don't know. But if you're a writer, I think you're an interesting person, because you take the time to put your thoughts into words, to transform your ideas into something that people can see, and that's already an interesting thing. Like, an interesting person, an uninteresting person wouldn't do that, I would say. But maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Now I'm just thinking about things that I should maybe think more about. Anyway, I hope this is helpful, and I hope that if you're stuck, you don't need to be. Just decide. Just choose a story, write it, publish it. Okay? If you need any help, if you need not help, if you need encouragement, let me know. Give me a call. I'll encourage you. Bye-bye.